A couple of top 25 teams.
Yeah, both of these teams heading to the NCAA tournament. They're playing for high NCAA seeds as well. Nice.
Bounce pass inside of the stuff for Jackson.
Little short roll right there, and the big fella with a nice catch.
Jones inside. And that one hits the back of the iron and kicks out. Look up ahead as Love finds Bradley. And then the follow inside. And a foul called on Iowa State as Lewis tried to tip it home. They get the foul on Curtis Jones. Huge win today on the road at Allen Fieldhouse, at Iowa State looking to keep pace with a victory. Iowa State by a couple. Lewis inside. Townsend had it for a moment. And eventually Gilbert picks it up. Gilbert will try and hit Keyshawn Gilbert. He hasn't played the last 2 games, a muscle strain in his leg, and they need him back out there. Bradley, good ball fake, and gets it to go.
Whoa.
Momcilovic able to collect. Shot clock winding down. Momcilovic rattles it home.
Well, the big
54.
Nice pass.
Good look. Love finds Basar for the flush. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, really good read right there by Caleb Love. He's made 10 threes in the last 2 games, so you're really concerned about him on the 3-point line, but he gave it up beautifully.
Lipsy swings it. Gilbert now. Momcilovic. And Heisey, Virginia. And Tyrese Halliburton and George Niang loving it. Love fires way off the mark. Bryant retrieves and rattles it home.
And the precocious freshman had a huge court.
And Lipsy said he's actually been shooting better with that splint on his thumb. Good job splitting the defense. And Taman gets inside.
But it's almost like he's superstitious.
Cyclones, parents Holly and Rob both work at Iowa State. Mom, rebounder, very physical player. As Wildcats trailing by 9. Here's Lipsy now. Momcilovic. Yeah, the guy he's behind in active players is his former teammate R.J. Davis by just a couple of points. Oh, and he drills that step back. First field goal of the game for Caleb Love.
Coming into tonight, last 2 games, 10 of 21 behind the arc, so he's kind of a feast or famine, but never afraid.
There's Momcilovic. You mentioned Larry Bird, at least in terms of the way he holds the ball and the head is kind of cocked to the side a bit.
No question. Saw that when he was a freshman. Watch out. Watch out.
Love answers.
Yep. He's the home run hitter. You know, he'll hit 240, but he'll hit 40 homers. Not afraid.
Momcilovic. Heisey will try. And hit. As it rains 3-pointers inside. Cyclones by a dozen. Momcilovic. He's got 11. 15-point Iowa State advantage. And that one ripped away, and eventually it's Heisey. And he puts it home.
What I love about Heisey, that Northern Iowa transfer.
As Iowa State is doubling up Arizona 34-17. To the corner, Bryant rattles it home off the Bradley feed.
Boy, does he love that real estate or what? That's his sweet spot. We saw, as I mentioned to you, John, against Oklahoma State, that's about as poorly as I've seen them play under TJ.
That last foul on Carter Bryant of Arizona. Good look inside. Check field with the left hand.
He is such an underrated piece of this team.
Love is blocked and then fouled.
Watch us.
Love knocks it down. Tomorrow we have the NBA.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but Jokic has had as good a year as he's had when he won the MVPs. He's ridiculous.
(36-22). We close in on 4 to go here, first half in Ames. Momcilovic got another. His 4th triple of the game. And he's got 14. Foul on the floor.
Is that the year they beat North Carolina?
That's the year they beat North Carolina, as they were the defending champs.
That's right. School at Boston College.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, that BC team, one of my favorites.
I like it. I like it. We call that a hostage dribble right there. Couldn't make it. Get that defender on your back and take off to the hoop.
Out of bounds. And it's Arizona basketball. Chance to play a ton when Mo Krivas went down, and he's done for the year.
Well, it's interesting because their team had to retool.
Bryant not able to hit. Gilbert has it ripped away.
And Keyshawn is trying to get his groove back, but he's pushing.
Lewis spins and puts it in. And it's down to 11. KJ Lewis right in the center of it all for Arizona.
Looks like he's okay after taking that hard tumble early.
Lipsey straight on 3. Got it! And one! Tamin Lipsey!
What makes him so special is TJ Otzelberger calls them Tamin plays. Defense, offense, he kind of has a sense of the moment and what the team needs. You said the lead was down to 11. Well, guess what? It's 14 with a chance to go to 15.
Goes to the line. And it's back to 15 for Iowa State. Game in this building played between these two teams December 2nd, 1971. Bradley short with that shot. Vesar grabs the rebound and he gets fouled.
It was up on the Baltic Sea with Lithuania and Latvia.
Jones had it stripped away into the hands of Jaden Bradley. Bradley going to work. Bradley looking for some help, tries to feed inside, and out of bounds.
Rim.
Call it out, friend.
Yeah, let's see it. A little back screen. Oh, they ran into each other.
Love fires. And Caleb Love not able to hit. Cold in the first half, and at the break.
He said, we can't just rely on the fact that that ball is still going to be able to drop from outside. I want some more of our offense to come off of our defense.
Yeah, that is really the hallmark of this team. Up and under, and a bucket there for Deshaun Jackson.
And I would say to Chris's.
Jefferson inside, trying to feed Jackson. Eventually it's Lipsey.
Young man who grew up and played about 2 miles north of the campus at Ames High, and he's been rock solid his whole career, only a junior.
Head coach. As Bradley, our final doubleheader of the season, it'll be Wake Forest and number 2 Duke. So it's all coming your way. Men's college basketball on Monday night. You and I will be at Fertitta center.
Yeah, we mentioned the two great young coaches in this league. John Shire also on his way with all the coaches who've retired recently. Lloyd and Otzelberger, the new guard.
Good look from Chatfield.
They might start playing Hail to the Chief if these guys keep. We'll give him a credit for trying. Hey, how about Chatfield tonight?
Love got it to Awaka. He had to take it away. Jefferson.
Good ball movement. Yep.
Joshua Jefferson with the deuce. Missed that by a lot. Keyshawn Gilbert just 3 points in the game. Bradley. And that tip would fall. I think it was Vesar. Yep.
Yep, good effort. He really stayed with it.
Love almost came up with a steal, and now Gilbert splashes one down. And a lead.
Yeah, that's sloppy right there. Can't do that. He's got to be a little bit more judicious with the ball.
Bradley off the feed from Love.
Nice is in the DNA of people here in Ames. Nice.
Inside, and two more, and Iowa State significantly.
Yes. Yes.
It's either, I think it's got to be either Cryer or Roberts.
Roberts, Cryer, Uzan.
Yeah.
Early in the year was sharp, was so good before he got hurt. And by the way, their bench is phenomenal. 4-3 to start the season, and now they are just a complete juggernaut.
Kelvin Sampson in his 11th year. Roberts there with Houston in his 6th year. And Chatfield reflected. Shot clock winding down. Love looking for some space. Caleb Love needs help. Lipsey takes it away. Tamin Lipsey. The steal and the deuce.
And that was Brandon Chatfield.
2. And for this Arizona group, as they experience Hilton magic for the first time, Chatfield gets it to Jones. Jones hangs and hits.
Lipsey. Curtis Jones haven't needed him.
Inside Arizona, and remaining schedule for Iowa State, BYU, and then at Kansas State. They finish in Manhattan next Saturday. Townsend a 3. Trey Townsend.
Yeah, he's been quiet. The Oakland transfer, kind of an interesting kid. Him and his father played for Greg Kampe at Oakland University. Last year he had 17 against Kentucky in that upset win in the NCAA tournament.
Heisey to Chatfield. 2 more. Chatfield having a night. He's got 10. Yeah, there's no doubt it's worked. Love off the window. That one tipped out. Awaka, offensive rebound. And Tobe Awaka will go to the line. Tobe Awaka, one of the last foul on Jackson is 4.
He is. Now, what does 17% offense rebound rate mean, John?
Name hosting number 25 Louisville, and then 6th ranked South Carolina. And fits. Fancy move, lost the handle, puts it up. Tip wouldn't fall. Lewis there again, and eventually it's Jefferson. Lipsey the other end. I'm out of breath. Jones, ball fake. Got it. 11 threes, matches a season high for Iowa State.
They were very good in the early part of Big 12 play.
Well, they've lost 3 of their last 5. Lewis. Townsend. Got it.
Have you
this if you're going to sustain the rest of the year?
No, but what he told us today was we had to go back to tough physical practices. Otherwise, we wouldn't be worth a damn when we got to tournament play. And I like the thought process.
Lewis explodes to the basket, puts it home. 2 more for KJ. He's got 5. This one has been all Cyclones. Joshua Jefferson lost the handle.
Numbers.
Bradley.
Those injuries.
Had a good win early in the Bahamas over St. John's.
Amazing year. Kudos to them, no question. I was talking to an SEC head coach to see how they keep it going because they've had a fabulous season.
Townsend almost intercepted the pass. Eventually, Bradley has it. Lewis scoops it home.
Hey, it's 14. Look at that.
And in control. They've led by as many as 24.
See this move?
Jefferson on Townsend. And the shot blocked. Townsend. Hey, a reminder, Kansas, John Chambee, Fran Fraschilla, and Chris Button will be on the call.
80 weeks that Kansas has been ranked up until last week.
And Lewis will go to the line. His backside, I think, just rattled it. I think you'd have to say a really good chance they'll have their numbers hanging from the rafters here.
Yes.
Those two and Monte Morris, right?
Yes, yes. 10 years. Got to be gone. 10 years. George, Monte for sure. George able to make it here tonight. So check off your bingo card, okay, Cyclone fans? Yes, great. Maybe he'll take my place someday.
He'd be a great analyst because he was one of those, as a college kid, who was engaging, smart, thoughtful, really, really sharp.
He's with the
Massachusetts.
Yep, he's with the Atlanta Hawks right now. They don't play until Monday.
Besar fires. For Monte and George, by the way.
Right? I said he's going to play in the league as a backup point guard for 12 years. And people, couple stops and a couple threes, and we're going to have ourselves a barn burner right here.
Inside, and Bradley frustrated by that foul call. Jaden Bradley picks up his second.
Yeah, Tommy.
Well, again, we do the baseball, basketball things.
And their home run hitter is back in the game, Caleb Love.
Heisey will try.
Foul. This year, one of the great buildings in the country.
Yeah, it's another great environment.
A lot of these guys will be back. Tommy Lloyd, one of the best young coaches in the country. I always say that because he's getting some NBA buzz. Look at this.
Bryant takes it away.
Nice.
And puts it in. And Jefferson is lucky that a foul wasn't called there. And now they get a foul on Caleb Love.
Yeah, he'd be a first-round pick, but much like Ben Mathurin, I think he could be misdemeanors committed in the first half.
Martinez has settled this team down, John. He wouldn't be out there otherwise. Nice. Oh, yeah.
And Bradley rolls it home, plus tax.
I don't want to alarm Cyclone fans, but this is a 9-point game. And that can evaporate quickly, especially the way they turned it over.
Lipsy almost lost it. Up ahead, Heisey throws it down. Bradley, and he's fouled. End to end we go on Milan Momcilovic's fourth. 2:49 to go, and it's a 10-point game.
Very careless with the basketball over the last few weeks. 18 turnovers on Tuesday at Oklahoma State.
They have 16 tonight. Jones is fouled.
I think that wears well over the course of the season. February 30th. And he slowed down but capable of getting 20.
Yeah, averaging 17 points a game. He's their leading scorer on the season. Only with 9 in this one. Love lost the handle, and they turn it over.
And Tommy wanted a foul.
Iowa State did really well there, breaking that pressure. Shot clock under 10. Jones working on Martinez. Jones inside, grabs it back, and then gets fouled.
Scoring now.
Timed out first half when Iowa State jumped out to a huge lead. They've led this one by as many as 24. Right now the lead is 13 under 2 to go. Caleb Love gets bumped by Heisey.
Can skate. Just a guess.
That's probably a safe bet.
Safe. I think they're still mad at Caleb Love for hitting that 60-footer.
I think you're right. Jones gathers it in. Lost the handle briefly. Hangs and puts it off the glass and in. TJ Otzelberger yelling at his group to get back, get back. Jefferson rebounds the miss. Under 90 seconds to go. And it's a 13-point advantage. And a foul on KJ Lewis.
Kansas next Saturday, where the Wildcats are still reeling. Excuse me, Wildcats. How about that? Poor season going on right now. Bill Self's team's first 20 years averaged 29 wins a season. Last 2 years, 21 wins so far.
Love from way downtown. In and out. And so's TJ Otzelberger. I mean, not literally, but I mean, he is active and intense.
Still coaching.
Yep. Lipsy.
Good job there by Jefferson. Could have tried to score.
And the fans rise to their feet here at Hilton.
Do they rise as one?
As the great Bill Walton would say.
Momcilovic. Well, Iowa State built a huge lead for Arizona. They've now dropped 4 of their last 6. BYU, by the way, currently winning.
They're playing really good basketball. We haven't seen them this year. I saw them in December. Richie Saunders, the junior, having a phenomenal season.
They'll be good next year, too,
Yes,
right?
A.J. DeBanza, the #1 high school recruit. And a lot of guys back.
Iowa State improves to 15-1 at home. The Cyclones win it.
See ya.
TJ Otzelberger and Tommy Lloyd come together. Iowa State wins it here in Ames for